Alright. So let's see what this goes out to be. Shut up! Okay. Checking the audio there, sorry. So we're doing a little bit of a light stream today. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Anyway, doing a little bit of a light stream today. I wanted to try and stream the story mode of this game, and I actually still might if the reception goes well. But one of the big problems with streaming Pirate Warriors games, specifically things like any type of like Dynasty Warriors games, is that a lot of times the action can get lost on screen. So I'll show you what that means. So I recently just beat the story mode, and the final boss, while it was fun to fight, I can only imagine looks like absolute garbage on stream. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to treasure log, and we're gonna start finishing up these. I'm rocking a lot of S's on these, but not really worried about those. I'll probably just get some A's today because I think I'm doing it on easy right now, and I'll do it some more on harder difficulties later. If it actually comes across that people want to watch this, then I'll totally do the story mode and actually get some good One Piece discussion going, because I love One Piece. One Piece is like straight up one of my favorite manga right now. It has been for many years. I am kind of disillusioned with the anime. I dropped off right in the middle of the fight with Luffy and Katakuri, because I just couldn't anymore. There was so much damn filler and repeatings of stories. It's bad enough that every single episode, 1/3 of the episode, like almost a third of every episode, is the intro and catching you up on what's happening. So that leaves you with 12 minutes of actual episode. And some of those later episodes in the Whole Cake Island arc, half of the actual episode was spent on recapping shit you already knew after the recap. So I just kind of got a little disillusioned. I still watch clips and everything, but I maybe now that they're in Wano, I'll actually pick up and start trying to watch and catch up again, maybe, but I don't know. So I have every character but 3 to date this. We are right now on July 9th. They just recently announced the first DLC characters, which are going to be Charlotte Smoothie, Charlotte Cracker, and Judge Vinsmoke. So I have unlocked every character except 3. I need Ivankov, which I need 30 different treasure log episodes. I'm at 26 of 30, so we're definitely getting Ivankov today. And I need Shanks and Blackbeard. I need to beat the Grand Line treasure logs, so we're still in East Blue, I think. So those are going to take a little while. So I have been playing this game mostly with Zoro. Zoro is by no means my favorite character, but he is very powerful in this game. He has a lot of abilities that clear whole rooms. Luffy is, of course, high up on the tier list. Whitebeard is fantastically powerful. Same with Katakuri and Big Mom. One of my favorite characters, Bartolomeo, is like D tier garbage in this game, and that is a bummer to me. So we're gonna try. I've never played this level before, so we're gonna try with Katakuri and just see what is in store. So I'll show for anybody who doesn't know what this game is. Every character has 3 growth maps that you have to unlock by leveling the character up. And as you go through, you buy upgrades for the character that increases their base stats and stuff like that. So As you see, I've got Katakuri's first map done. His second map is a lot done, but you need certain things to unlock. So whatever this is, I haven't gotten to it, which means I can't get his buzzcut mochi. So I'm just waiting to find out what that is, and I imagine you have to get to a certain point in these treasure logs to get to it. I can get this, but I don't have that gold coin, so I need to find the map that unlocks that. Same with up here, I don't have that gold coin as well. So I'm just missing out on certain things. But we can, since we have an abundance of money, a lot of coins, we can try and get him some base upgrades real quick. You see they're all small or tiny until you get to like this moderate one, which you can get by just doing that right there. And now we can get the moderate ones for the life. And there we go. And I don't have this devil fruit medal, so I can't do that one, which means I'm not going to be able to get to that one, or that one, or that one, without going this bottom route. So, and then you get your move sets. You can increase the level of moves, which apparently Mochi Hadan, yeah, that one right there. I haven't upgraded that yet because I don't have the coin to upgrade it. So I can't do anything with that. Mochi Crush is at level 3. Unstoppable Donuts is level 3. And Bean Mochi is level 3. And you can select what you want to put on there instead. I kind of like this setup. It's a nice vertical. This is a straightforward like gun motion. This is kind of just an area of effect. And this is a boost. I usually keep a boost on R1 and circle. Skill sets are just your basic buffs. You got Bounty Hunter, gives more bags of berries. Crew points acquired or increased. Enemy territory is easier to capture. This is just a very basic. Like these two just increase the damage of your attacks, and square and triangle are your only attack buttons. X is jump, and I think circle is dash. So let's sail and see what we can do. Also, another thing that I actually really enjoy the way that they handled things here was you can start having much bigger characters as long as the camera pulls back. To see, if I was playing as Zoro right now, it would look a lot different. I would be closer to everyone. The camera would be zoomed in much, much closer. Alright, so because we beat the leader, we took this area. I have not actually been paying attention to what I need to be doing. Alright, so let's assist Chopper. Stumbled upon Kid, or Kid just dropped into the area. So I can hook up Bean Mochi right here, and this will just help him with attacks. Defeated Kid. We have a thing to beat 500 enemies, which is easy. And you want to beat these named enemies like Pirate Commander and stuff like that, just because those are what will give you more coins. And the more coins you have, the easier it is to level your characters up. So this game works on a staggering system where you'll see that they have that big gray bar under their health bar, and as you beat on them, that will lower and lower until it finally breaks. And once it breaks, you can deal a lot more damage. And as I stated earlier, I can go into my awakening mode and just start doing just massive amounts of damage to things. And you want to go ahead and cancel that as soon as you're done beating whatever hard-hitting enemy you were fighting, so that way it'll recharge. And everything works kind of off like a stagger. I would like to go ahead and take this area to go and knock it off the map, as you'll see on the bottom there. On the map screen, we have areas that I've taken are blue now instead of red. So you want to go ahead and try to get as many of the areas under your control as possible, because that's less enemies that can degenerate. Is Diamante dead? And we need to... Oh, this way. We need to stop whatever this is. Ah, it's Frankie. Alright. Let's take care of Frankie then. Oh no, he hit me with his nipple lights. Well, Frankie is now defeat. Alright, so now we can head back towards, and we still need to help Hawkins reach the area. Alright, so we're going to want to click A right here, and left up. And now we can start heading. Okay, so we have Jinbei now. And we get our awakening. So we may as well go ahead and do that. Start dealing massive damage to him. And by beating Jinbei, we beat the level unintentionally. So there you go, that's another one down. So we had 26 for Ivankov. We should be now at 27. And you know the level is level is beaten because the enemies won't attack you. Hitting your attack buttons doesn't do anything. You just have to wait for the dialogue to end. Alright, now put S on it. Alright, all S's. Alright, you'll see some of them are in red and says they've been converted over to berries. So if you get a 999 of a certain coin, you just can't stack anymore, so they'll just transfer it into berries for you, which is a good system. Alright, $500,000 on that, not bad. And now we just go on to the next one. Try and clear out East Blue over here. So we can get to the Grand Line. Just like I said earlier, adjusting my mic. I said earlier we need to beat out the Grand Line. But 3 more levels and we'll have Ivankov undone. Oh, okay. This is gonna unlock a. This is gonna unlock another gold coin for Katakuri, so that's good. Check his growth map and see if we can find out where that's going. No. No. No and no. Maybe here. None of these. Yeah, no, unless it's this one, then I don't know what it would be. Oh, no. Departure, battle information. Who's our allies? Marco and Doflamingo. These are enemies. Carrots and a bunch of fire commanders. Okay. Let's do it. Alright, so we're at Water 7. Oh, shit. I always forget Carrot has that fucking electro power. Means she can stun enemies. We captured Scrap Heap Island North. Alright, so we need to go ahead and beat Ace down pretty good before he regains his health, because since Ace is a Logia Devil Fruit user, he will become intangible, which becomes a pain in the ass sometimes. Oh Lord, I'm stuck between legs. Alright, that's that. You can tell that an area can't be taken if you're annihilating dozens of enemies, but the health bar of that area doesn't go down, so... I can sit here and just rack up kills, but there's not really a lot of points. I mean, you do want to get to a certain number of enemies defeated so you can guarantee an S rank. But aside from that, it's not really gonna serve you all that well. I think we need to capture the inspection area first. They'll probably let me capture that area after I beat this one. Yep. There it goes. And now we get another named character in, so that's all I was waiting on. Captured this area. I mean, you might all have to let me know, but like, I do feel like a lot of the information that is occurring right now, it's kind of being lost. As far as like the, you know, buttons are being hid. But like what I'm actually doing may not be registering properly. That's kind of just a part of a game like this, especially whenever you have characters of such drastic size differences on screen. And as before earlier, like we said with Ace, we need to worry about Sabo because they have the same devil fruit. And the level has been beaten. There, finally. I do find the endings take a little too long, as they want to have it feel like the characters are actually communicating with each other, and it's like, I don't care. It's like I don't need to think about what Marco and Doflamingo would say to Katakuri. Oh, okay. So if we had been playing with Doflamingo... Sorry, I got so close to the mic. If we were playing for Doflamingo, and we hadn't already unlocked his second growth map, this would have done it. Well, I mean, it just did it, but... Alright, on to the next board and see if we can figure out what that coin gave us. Unless for some reason it wasn't for Katakuri, which is weird. That would be weird because that is totally his, that's the tattoo on his left arm. Sophistication. For Katakuri. Yep, that's what it was. Conqueror's Haki. Wipe out surrounding enemies with a powerful blast of Haki. I think I will do that instead of the triangle attack we have right now. So let's knock that out. Oh, also, once you get gold coins, you only need one of them. You don't need, like, multiples like you do with everything else. And this is Buzzcut Mochi. Finally. What about this one? We still don't have gold for... Is that Aokiji? No. So let's change special move. We're going to change Mochi Crush to Conqueror's Haki. And actually change Mochi Hadan to Conqueror's Haki. And change Mochi Hadan to Buzz Cut Mochi. Hold on. Where is Mochi Hadan? Okay, that's what I'm missing. Alright. Who are we working with? Robin and Jinbei. Going up against Usopp. Here, Shabadi Apelago. Got a big leg sweep because that'll bind the enemy. Cool. Oh, I want to get into a full room and use that. I'm very curious about what that does with the full room people. Let's see, we got a bunch around. Okay, yeah, that wipes him out for a while. That's pretty good. Alright, Hawkins has appeared, so that's another ally. We can go help him out. Pop it again. Oh, Hawkins turned traitor. Plug it. Alright, deactivate that. Okay. I'm having an easy go of it here. I know, because, you know, we don't have the difficulty up very high right now. That's because I'm unlocking characters. Alright, Hawkins is back to working for us. Ivankov up here. He was trying to unlock, so Ivankov did not give two flying shits about that. Alright, Beige appeared now. I want to stop his advance. So. And base down. Mayo has started approaching. Fuck a buggy while we're waiting on him. It's also an issue with being a character that is so damn large that sometimes you end up missing your targets because they're so small. Again. And that was the end of the level. I didn't even get to fight Bartolomeo, which won't really hurt anything, but it does mean that I missed out on some coins. Which would make me useful if I wanted to level up Bartolomeo, but unfortunately Bartolomeo is garbage in this game. I mean, like, it's legit. It's a bummer. I like Bartolomeo, but he's just not good. Like, I actually want to look it up real quick. The One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 tier list. There's a few different ones. And I'll be honest, a lot of them are really stupid. For instance, like, some of them have Zoro listed at, like, A tier. Which they're doing, like, the double S and stuff like that. Where I was like, if you're doing just up to S, Zoro, yeah, is A tier. Let's see, Bartolomeo in this one I found is all the way down to, like, C or D. Depending. Which, unfortunately, it says Ivankov is also at the same tier. So, we're going through all this to unlock a character who's not even that good. Meanwhile, the grand goal is to get Blackbeard and Shanks, and they're both at A tier, so I definitely would put in some points to either of them. Adjusting my mic a bit, sorry. I'm gonna adjust the cord because I keep hitting it with my leg. There we go, that's better. Alright. Let's try out using Zoro. I already got Zoro's 1 and 2 to 100 because I'll use Zoro for most of the game. But we can see if there's anything worth putting points in. Attack Small, attack tiny. I got him a little bit more attack. Not drastically much, but this is how you fill in the bars down at the bottom. That's it. That bar is filled. Level 18 max. Spent about 2 mil on that. Everything has moves at level 3. Sure. Alright. So you can already tell what I was talking about, where Zoro's screen is much more zoomed in just due to the size difference. And you can also just sit here and hit the triangle button intermittently. And it will just clear out, like, everything in front of you. Alright. What is my actual goal here? To work together and give Pika a beating. Alright. Yeah, you can even sit here and charge up triangle. There we go. Pika have been given a beating. Wait, was that literally it? That's all they wanted me to do? I'm actually disappointed in that. That's all they fucking wanted me to do. Such garbage. Ivan Coffin locked. Yay. Alright. Seriously, that's it? So dumb. Alright. Yeah, let's do another one with Zoro. Why not? Keep earning coins for him. The problem with this last map is that everything is so damn expensive. It's like, oh yeah, you can sit here and get a tiny amount of life for 63,000. And for comparison, that is small. It's plus 50. Large is 300. Meanwhile, to get 1 point of small is 63,000. Meanwhile, 1 point of large is either 58,000 or 150,000. Like, there's no rhyme or reason as to what costs what. And we're in Whole Cake Island. Ooh. Somebody fucking launched me. What the hell is this? Oh. Alright, let's stand mechanic here. Trying to get the highest bounty or something. Alright, first time I've actually come across this mechanic. Alright. Well, screw it. Let's keep going on it, see what we can do. Knock out Bartolomeo again. Great pirate Drake has appeared. Fuck him up. Where's Drake? Knock it out. Unfavorable situation. Waiting for it to tell me my next goal. Give Sanji and company a beating and increase in bounty. Oh, there goes Bellamy. Alright. Sanji is down. Next, Frankie family has arrived. Capture shore to make family retreats. Okay. Oh, no. Alright, I have captured the shore. And Frankie family has retreated. Alright. There's Pika. Fuck up Pika again. Oh, there goes Pika. Alright, what next? Oh. Apparently nothing next, I won. Alright, first time I've actually come across a board that had that mechanic in it. So that was super freaking weird. Alright, got a, looks like a whale shark, so that's probably for Jinbei. Alright, I got 2 more to beat. Now I could just skip these 2 and go straight to the Grand Line and start working towards that, but if I've only got 2 left, I may as well go ahead and just do it. I could also start building up another character. So I'm kind of just rocking with Zoro and Katakuri. I really liked Sabo in the last game, but now they've dumped it to where everybody is either a speed type, a tech type, or a power type, or a sky type in the rare instance. So they've relegated Sabo to being a speed type, which is not bad. But, let's see what I got for him. Okay, so I finished this whole map. Dripping Flame Dragon, not yet. Don't know what that is. Don't have that. Don't have that. Yeah, I'm gonna at least get that. And I might as well go ahead and get these small upgrades while I can. 7, 8. Alright, there's that. Get some more stamina. Some more. Get some more health real quick. Yeah, we'll go with that. Special move set. Speeds. Fire Fist sets off hugely. That one's really good too. When do I get the final upgrade of that? Fire Fist. Yeah, I don't even have the upgrade material for it yet. Knock that out so I can at least get to it when we get it. Because that's a good move. Yeah, let's try changing that to that, since that's a level 3 at the very least. Actually. Oh, shit. Do that there. Sure. Yeah, it's all good. Alright, let's give it a shot. I am not used to this guy's combos. That didn't even like me. Guard here. Connection soldier, request for reinforcements. There's the move. For some reason it is like missing half the enemy it should be coming in contact with. I don't know if it's just a weird elevation issue. No time for you, crocodile. Alright, this should take care of the war. That's the leader. No. Weird. I think they nuked that way it used to be in the previous game. Was like you would walk into a room and it would just annihilate the room. I want to check something. Enemy, where are the connection soldiers? Alright. Let's go. And do that. Alright. Check this ridiculous long way around. Watch out for Smoker, I don't care. On my way to defeat the connection soldier. Okay. Oh, good lord. Watch out for some Goku. I'll try and stop him. I think I moved just slightly faster than them. Could mean maybe. And for some Goku. Jeez. I'm far better off going the other way. Shit. Alright, mini-map over there gets kind of clustered. Nope, not you. Straight south. Ooh. Well, there went Son Goku. Finally pop Smoker out. Get all bodyguards. And there's Crocodile and Smoker gone. Gotta continue the damn onslaught. 54 seconds, I might not win this. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this. One and 0. Display defended prisoners pit south. Wait, I didn't have to beat him? It's kind of a bummer. I would have actually preferred to lose that. Alright. Having received an enemy emergency order to seize the territory, Germa and CP9 launch an attack. Enter the fray and take control of all territories. I'm sorry, I just need to check something because it is warm in here. The fuck? See, that does it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put a lot more work into him to make him viable, because going into Grand Line, the missions are way fucking tougher. So we're going to finish off East Blue with Katakuri. He's a crutch, but whatever. And yeah, we're not gonna bother with any of the growth map right now. So we're going to capture all territories, and it seems to be the goal of this. So we definitely want to pick somebody that's good at capturing territories. And while Sabo's one move is really good at capturing territories, Katakuri has several, so... And territory captured. Oh, it's annoying. Not doing any real damage, but they're just enough. Look up Ichiji now. Alright, this treasure chest out. Left an area over here not taken. Alright, that area is now taken. I'll go ahead and... Ooh, factory soldier. A bird just flew into my fucking window. Alright. Oh. Knock all these people out real quick. So you definitely want to knock out the commanders as early as possible, because as long as they're in a room, they'll keep spawning enemies, and the more of your armies that they defeat, the less health that room has. Well, I guess that seems really obvious. I mean, it's kind of the core mechanics behind taking territories in these games. There we go. Yeah, you definitely want to pop that power on and off really fast. Alright, so he's temporarily defeated. I'll just defeat this leader really quick, and this area will be secure. Alright. Back at the top. Yeah, we got a slew of shit up the top to take care of. As well as we got some government agents over here, Marine commanders. Take care of them real quick, and then head up the top. We'll knock out that one area that's still under government control here. Pop that up. Get a little extra damage appearing. Alright, so the government has no more. That good. Handle these Germa commanders over here real quick. Oh, good lord. I want to go inside Iceberg Mansion, capture it. Anti-galley lock. Okay. Alright. So now I need to run all the way back. Down to the bottom. Take care of that one guy. Wrong area. Hold up. Inspection area is... Yeah, that was done. Give either Mr. 3 or Paraspero a beating. Whoever dies gets it. Paraspero looks like you're dying. And Mr. 3 joined our cause. Good. Called for backup. That's fine. I can beat anything they got. More Germa commanders showed up here. Not a fan of that. Oh, good lord. Every time I get right next to where I need to be, another factory soldier appears. It's annoying because they're not hard to fight. They're just there to add one little extra pip. Alright, something occurred and now I'm done with the level. Did I win? Did I lose? What happened? Okay, apparently some of my allies captured that last territory. Seem to have been Tashiki. Yep, there it is. Well, alright then. So is that actually the last of East Blue? Or did they add a new one? Sometimes on here, if you defeat one, a new one will slot in underneath it. Nope, that was it. Alright. Grand line. So these should be significantly harder. Is that level 8? Right. Katakuri is a speed type. Weird. For as much damage as he puts out. Still no, still no. Still no. Alright, knocked that out. What's that say? Food. We got a leader popping out. Area. I don't know what the actual goal is after I beat Buggy, but it just took to keep taking these areas. Like, what am I doing right now? Give Paros Sparrow. That's easy enough. But why would I fight him? For he's my brother. Bro. Pushing Sabo are advancing on another territory. Hold on now. Now Crocodile appeared. There's Alright. Like I said, just R1 circle and now enemies go away.
これは予想外だ。
初めからお前に勝ち目はない。予定通りに運んでいる。これで終わりだ。楽にしてやる。
すぐに終わり
一時休戦だ。何、寝首をかけやしね
気を楽にしろ。すぐに終わる。
この縄張りはもらうぞ。
まだその程度では満足できぬ。
消されたい。
Oh my god, just get this last little bit of fucking health down. Oh go. Jesus.
次にあったら消してやる。
気は済んだ。予定通りに運んでいる。
Flamingo Flamingo appears. Pop with the hockey again. Where are those? Idiot jumping. Alright. Knock out Doflamingos. Oh, he's using a White Knight. Yep, that was a clone. Black Knight? Oh, it was White Knight. Well, the word was Knight because it's, when you say it with the Japanese dialect, it has the ito at the end, which is what the devil fruit is. Ito. Alright, I'm finally done with the seducing woods. Not yet, apparently.
このままずたずたにされる。手を貸した方がいいかしら。
Pop this, bang. Pop this again. Knock it all out. Go the opposite direction of what I needed to. That's good. That's what we want. Toss this up. Alright. Finish knocking those out. Still gonna out of the seducing woods. Let's go out of the seducing woods. Okay. We'll be done with the seducing woods. Well, I'm still not done, so... Back in the seducing woods. Yes, ha 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 ha. Jesus, so gorgeous. Oh, now I'm more irritated than I was before. Because I was just goddamn there. And there went Kid. I got Jesus hot on my tail. Actually catch him in it. We're done? Yes, we're done. It is a Dynasty Warriors type game. Dynasty Warriors clone with a One Piece skin. They did a very similar thing with I don't know when you sent that message, just because I've been so focused on the game. It's a Dynasty Warriors clone with a skin of One Piece, which they do a lot of. They did one for Dragon Quest as well as Legend of Zelda as well. Yeah, the Zelda Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, same thing. Same thing. It's the standard, it's you versus a million dudes, go do the thing. Every so often you'll have little other objectives in there too. No, they're fun games. What I was saying at the beginning of the stream is like I'm kind of not sure about if I want to stream this game very often, because while it's fun to play without anybody to talk to about anything, it's kind of just... It's just me mashing buttons. Not really mashing, I am hitting combos like I'm supposed to be, but they're just not. You're doing the same like 6 combos over and over and over again. And use your specials whenever you can. So I need to beat all of these in order to unlock the last 2 characters. And I still don't know when the DLC is coming out. Let's see. DLC release. What are we looking at here? They're talking about the fact that they are releasing new characters for DLC. But I don't know when it's supposed to be coming out. Due out this summer, it says. Alright. Unique weapons and stuff, and you gotta do specific things in battle to get. Yeah. I mean, with this one, with there being, like, specific characters from anime and stuff like that, you can't really just equip them with other weapons and stuff. Alright. Pardon me for just a second. I have to check on something on my thermostat. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright. More category. Alright, so what are we looking at? Victory condition, enemy annihilated. We lose if Buggy's defeated. Alright. Still definitely don't have anything to unlock on the rest of this map. All we have left is whenever we get that, and that. Okay. That'll do it for that. Still gonna... You know what? What can we do instead of this buzz cut mochi? Snack time, no. No. Let's try mochi and enemy. Let's triangle, yeah. Because while I like the buzz cut, it's hard to actually hit people with it.
もう始めてもいいかしら。
本気でやろう。無双ドーナツ。
Oh, yeah, yeah. that's not bad.
残念。ここまで。
Let's turn that off. Now he's gone. Knock him out. Oh, let's see if we can take this area. All these guys. Where are you taking? Characters of an anime. Yeah, it's from an anime called One Piece. Some of them are lightly inspired by real pirates. Like one of the main series antagonists is a guy called Blackbeard. Obviously, in reference to Blackbeard. One of the leaders of a really big pirate crew was named Whitebeard or Edward Teach, which I believe is named after Edward Newgate. Oh shit, hold up. Alright, enemies appearing in the home base. Oh, Jesus Burgess. Yeah. Yeah, Blackbeard in One Piece, his name is Marshall D. Teach. So, the author... I never saw Black Sails. You say it's pretty good? Yeah, I'd be down to give it a shot. Ah, shit. Oh, God. Fair enough.
スワーカーさん、お待たせしました。今援護します。
無駄だ。後ろもこれで終わりだ。落ち銀策。勝利すれば長かった我々の任務もいよいよチェックメイト。覚悟上がれ持ちこれ以上戦う意味がやりたきゃ勝手にやってろ。気は済んだ。お前の強さは本能を覆す。こちらサイドの誰がどうくたばろうと任務に支障はない。行きます。ラスターやるようになったじゃん。
Oh, Tsushima? I don't know. Maybe? Yeah, Tsushima.
あくまで共闘。海賊に会を作るのは海軍の恥だから。
There's some things in it that I'm liking that they're doing. Like they attempted to do the old black and white mode for if you're a fan of old samurai movies, but they didn't do it right, so it's just grayscale, which is not the same. But I mean, I can I can appreciate the attempt at it. Yeah.
すまない。助かった。楽にしてやる。お前と同等しろ。カードはそう告げている。初めからお前に勝ち目はない。この強さ、心強いな。
And level's over.
よし、計画通りだ。
I see delay has gotten a little more. Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19. That is a 19-second delay. I'm gonna refresh here. Sorry, we're just sitting on the screen for a sec. Okay, that's much better. Wasn't as much of a delay in the thing, it was just a delay in my window. So I couldn't read any comments coming up faster. Alright, that's 2. I tried doing this one a couple times. I've never managed to beat it, but I think that's the one that I actually have to beat in order to unlock the last 2 characters. Like, I don't think you have to beat all of it. I think you just have to beat that one mission. And it is ridiculous. So we're gonna keep on going. cost differentiation in some of these is ridiculous. 150,000 for a moderate. Still don't have that meat. Ally, Usopp, Page, Mr. 1. Enemy is Niji. Alright. Move. Territory occupied. Alright, so we're going up against Garma 66 on these. Drug her from one area to another without capturing the last one. Right here. Yonji. And immediately turn that shit off.
その速度の攻撃力、俺の能力の前では意味がない。筋はいいよ。穀物、この剣をサビにしてやるぞ。穀物。穀物、上がれろ。
Oh, Jesus is back. Lisa Steve. Pop everybody. Ever make borscht? I have not ever made borscht. Until recently, I was not a big fan of beets, but just recently learned that I do like pickled beets now, so I might be more down for trying it.
俺の指示通りだな。
俺を怒らせるな。俺を怒らせた。それで終わりか。筋はいいよ。
Huh. Interesting. All garlicky taste and everything.
初めからお前に勝ち目はない。
Where did you experience
や
borscht?
ってくれると思っていた。覚悟。俺と組まねえか。だけは言わねえよな。お前程度が四皇の腹心。主の底が知れるな。さすがは10億超えの怪物。つくづく敵に回したくねえな。
Cool. I can dig that. Gotcha. Saw somebody, this game I was watching people play, where basically you take the description of two movies and fuse them together, and the person has to come up with the name of the movie, and it's like a portmanteau of two different things. And one of them was Eastern Promises, because I had never heard of that movie. It's not shocking for me. I mean, shit, the movies that I have not seen or heard of, it's alarming to an extent. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what it was, because I remember the thing about that episode was like one of the things was a video game and one of the things was a movie, and it did definitely have to do. One of them was Eastern Promises. I'm trying to remember what the fuck the other thing was. It's called Video Game Movie Game. Don't remember. I'm actually, like, looking through the episode to see if I can find it. Damn it. Oh, here it is. A blue-collar trade worker specializing in drainage, sewage, and the delivery of potable water jumps planet to planet on a cosmic journey searching for power stars and a glimpse of Viggo Mortensen's bathhouse fresh jiggly flesh tackle. And the answer is Super Mario Galaxy Stern Promises. It is the dumbest shit. But no, that game is fantastic. I wish I was smart enough to come up with answers so that, you know, we could do a Discord night and actually play that. But I'm not. But I might try my hand at it and see what I can come up with. Because if I can come up with some stuff like that, then yeah, we are gonna do a thing. Yeah, they talked about it in the episode. Because, like, I think one person knew what the movie was. I'm just trying to look and see if I can find any of the gold coins I need to get. I don't have that yet. Oh, good God. Still no. Hunting the worst. So the enemy is going to be the worst. I haven't. I've been waiting on Heather and I to have some time off at the same time so we can watch the last episodes. She closes tonight, so I might see if she wants to try and at least catch one episode tonight. I mean, if it was just me watching it, I would have finished it already, but we started it together because she really liked Undertaker when she was little. So, I don't want to watch it without her. Like, it's so rare I can actually get her to focus in and watch anything having to do with wrestling. Like, when I'm going through my stuff and watching, like, all of Bray Wyatt's matches and stuff, she'll watch with that. But, like, if I'm just like, oh, let's see what else is going on, she just doesn't care. So the fact that she's actually into watching this Taker documentary, I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna watch it with her. Just to see if I can, like, trigger her into getting a favorite of his so far. Of Wyatt stuff. So I went back and watched when he came to NXT. Came to NXT, and I'm up to the beginning of 2014. And I mean, I did see a couple of his like later on matches. Like I saw the match with him and John Cena, like the original one, and that was of course really good. But of course, you and I have also talked about the fact that they just didn't want to have Bray Wyatt beat John Cena, even though Bray Wyatt was so over with the crowd. I guess I don't remember which pay-per-view it was. It was the one where the whole crowd was singing, he's got the whole world in his hands. Yeah, okay, yeah, Last Man Standing. Yeah, that one. Where it was just, like, it was real painfully obvious that they just didn't want Bray Wyatt to be over John Cena at that point. So, because I had watched that. It actually started because I watched the Firefly Funhouse match, and I watched a special with one of my friends, and it's like, all the things you missed, or all the references you may not have gotten from the Firefly Funhouse match. And that's how I learned about the Last Man Standing match. So I went ahead and watched it, and it's really good. So, kind of, I mean, there's been some good stuff. Interested to see how it continues, if it actually keeps up steam. I was watching it because the last thing I left off on, which is what I wanted to get done, what I wanted to actually accomplish before I stopped like grinding episodes out, was I wanted to see the moment Daniel Bryan joined the Wyatt family, because that was the thing I was interested about. Like, I wanted to see like who has and who hasn't been in the Wyatt family, and then I noticed like in the list was Bray Wyatt. I'm not Bray. Daniel Bryan. Yeah. So basically, like, the episode after he officially joined and showed up for the first time as a member of the Wyatt family, that's where I left off. I'm a particularly mashy section right now. I'll catch one comment in just a second. I could very easily just hit this button. Yeah. I mean, you and I have talked about the fact that, like, I have several friends who are into wrestling, and they're just like, oh yeah, I don't really care for Bray Wyatt and that much. But I'm like, he literally is like everything I would want in a wrestler. Like 16-year-old Brandon, back when I was actually wrestling and everything like that. Like, yeah, like that's all I would have wanted. Hold on. Oh, his mic work is fantastic. I kind of miss the Eater of Worlds diatribe he had on NXT. So, I am the Eater of Worlds, man. Although I do 100% stand by the fact that I am pretty sure that they told him when he came to the WWE to stop being so intimate when he pins people. Because some of those NXT pins were... Like, it does feel like intimate is the best word for it. Like, he had that back arch, just crotch right into the face. Enemy Commander Law showed up. Music just took a weird little dramatic tone, so I'm thinking once I beat Law, the battle is done. Really? Didn't mind that. Yeah, I haven't actually seen any of his stuff with Braun Strowman yet. Like, I knew he was having his like, they were kind of bringing it back in. I'm good with that. Faces of Foley was amazing. He is so much of like a cherry-picked version of like all my favorite shit when I was a teenager and super into wrestling. So like, he has the charisma of like leading his own like kind of little flock thing going, and then he had like a very Undertaker vibe with the lantern and all that stuff, and especially whenever the Fiend started and he had his own head as the lantern. It was very super creepy and kind of what's he gonna do, along with like the actual fact that he was powerful and could win matches. And then top it all off with the fact that when he shows up as the Fiend for the first time, the move he breaks out is the Mandible Claw, which it's oh my god, brought me back so well. Brought me back so hard. But it's like that. The teleports, obviously. And now, like, in the fact that, so for anyone that watches wrestling that may not know, one of the reasons that I was super into it has to do with because my exposure to him has been weirdly like all over the place. Because like I saw him as the Fiend, and I saw him with the claw mixed with the choke slam, the claw into the fucking Sister Abigail. Like, it's so good. So I would see him as like the family leader, and then like immediately into the Fiend, and then sometime later learned what the Firefly Funhouse was. So if you want to check out something that is 100% part of what led into making the Firefly Funhouse, you should go on YouTube and watch a short video series called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is a fantastic YouTube series that starts off looking like Sesame Street and then becomes like horrifying and disturbing very shortly in. And it's every episode starts off as one thing where they're going to talk about a subject, and then the dark nature of that subject gets revealed through the weird horror show aspect of everything. So I think the first episode is creativity. So they're trying to figure out what they want to do, and this little notepad friend shows up and is like, hey, you know, just be creative. And then whenever one of them tries to do something, he's like, yeah, but not like that. And it just slowly starts getting like darker and darker about how he's telling them, it's like, oh, you can be creative, but you have to do it a certain way. And it's actually the whole series is a metaphor for the bullshit that we all used to get taught in children's shows, because they would cater to stuff like, oh, here's how you do creative stuff, but you can only really do it by doing this one thing. Was like, here's how you make a turkey with a thing, and you would all have kids in the show that would make basically the exact same piece of artwork. And it goes down to like the whole like being in like art related classes, and it's like, oh, do this thing, but you have to basically all draw the exact same picture, otherwise you get a failing grade on it and stuff. And there's a lot of things like that in the show, but that nature mixed with it very much feels like if the people who made Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared made a show like Blue's Clues or Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and that's what Firefly Funhouse feels like. Also, totally want the sign that's on his door. It's very cool. I might one day make a version of it. Sorry, I went on a weird little Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared diatribe. Let's see. I have actually never looked. I should take a look at some of it. Although I will say it is because of him that every so often at the bar I've just started rocking Hawaiian shirts with my new bright colorful pants. It's a mixture of because of him and it's like, you know what, I'm already fat, I may as well go ahead and just own it and try and look good in it. Can't get the beard to grow out right though. Can't do that. Alright, Sora, Warrior of the Sea. So we're definitely going up against CP9. Not CP9, Garma's Double Six Enry's here. Yep, Garma Armory. Alright. So I think I'm going to knock this one out and then call it a stream. So let's knock it out. I haven't got anything for there, so let me just get some base thing. Damn. I always needed to get like some oil, like some beard oil or something like that, to just actually keep mine more tame. And maybe that would help me want to continue to grow it, because I always get to a certain length on it, and it just starts frizzing out to God knows what. I believe it.
この戦場にはどんな花が似合うかな。俺も出よう。角持ち、上がれ持ち、角持ち。お前みてえなバカにエルマの科学力は私やしねえ。角持ち。
This is one of those situations where I need to just like team up with you one day and hit up a store so you can show me what the good shit is, because I do not know.
俺の能力の前では意味がない。いいじゃねえか。その勢いで蹴散らしちまえ。
Yeah, well, I've used a straightener on like my hair before, back when I used to keep it longer.
ここは私が守るわね。本気で行くわ。
これで終わりだ。落ち銀着。こいつはまずい。角持ち。角持ち。
あと頼むわね。
ジェルだ。その速度も攻撃力、俺の能力の前では意味がない。さすがだな、いい働きをする。弱すぎじゃねえか。角持ち。俺に任せろ。全員まとめてぶっ飛ばす。覚えてろおめえ。角持ち、上がれ持ち。お前程度が四皇の腹心。角持ち、主の底が知れるな。角持ち、上がれ持ち。ことになっとるだけ。角持ち、上がれ持ち。角持ち。角持ち。ちょっと工夫すればどんな山でも切り崩すことはできるものだがね。
Yeah. That's what Heather usually does for like my razors and stuff like that.
この地はもらった。このままではまずいがね。これで終わりだ。お前らにやすやすと使えるほどジェルマの科学力は簡単じゃねえよ。ドーナツ。その辺の能力型と同じだと思わないでくれたまえよ。よし、力を勝ち目はないだね。初めからお前に勝ち目はない。いいじゃねえか。角持ち。勢いで蹴散らしちまえ。未来が見える。角持ち、上がれ持ち。全員切ってやれ。角持ち。
Knock this guy out and take all the areas. Alright.
その速度も攻撃力、俺の能力の前では意味がない。さすがだな、いい働きをする。
Just gotta go knock out Cavendish.
キャベツ野郎、またあっちの人格に。
Which is a type of banana.
そうだべ。 この戦い、決して負けは許さん。
Cavendish, still not done. Shit. There's Ichiji and Kinemon. And that's the end. Didn't even get to defeat Kinemon.
当然さ。だって僕はスターだから。
読み通りだ。
All right. Let's see. It's not too bad. I knocked out what? Almost 10. It's not terrible. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream at this point. Go and start taking care of some stuff around the apartment now. But hey, like always, thanks for tuning in. And if you're checking out the VOD on YouTube, hit that like, leave me a comment, give a subscription, you know? Fuck it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, yada yada yada, all that shit they always say. Take it easy, Daniel. Yeah. I always appreciate y'all watching, it really does help, and thanks a lot. See you next time.